Hi, this is Jamison Tilsner of Tilsy TV. I'm here with Kate Purdy, the creator of Joe and Kate, and writer for Mad TV.
That's right.
How you doing, Kate?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Absolutely. So, Strike TV is a website that is created by writers during the strike, sort of to be our own studio, our own network, content providers online. And I was working with United Hollywood, which was sort of a web-based internet site that Strike TV came out of. And we wanted to create original content that was our own. And I had sort of been doing some research about when radio dwindled away because of TV, and you can sort of see some similar patterns where with TV, the first things were these sort of freak shows, guys driving nails through their nose or a bear balancing on a ball, and early internet is sort of the same way, and now we're getting more and more to like webisodes and serialized content. And one of the big first TV hits was actually I Love Lucy and The Honeymooners, sort of these relationship-based shows. And so Joe and I thought it'd kind of be fun to just do these little webisodes based on our own relationship and our own life. So that's what the series is. It's just little snippets that actually came out of our real 2-year relationship of a young unmarried couple. So it does differ in terms of sort of the Leviathan system isn't set up. Like with the internet, you're in charge of everything. Like there isn't a studio or network. You are the studio and network. So you're not just showing up to a desk job, writing sketches, and then seeing them produced. You're in charge of hiring your actors. You're in charge of finding someone to do the score, of shooting. Absolutely. So it's exciting in a way because you're in total control. But the other aspect of it is you're not getting a check every week from someone else, So you definitely have to be sort of a maverick and be your own producer. You're definitely writing more for yourself than for someone else. I mean, with your at Mad TV, you have to think, what is a sketch this show will actually make? Not, what can I put out there? Right. I think hopefully it really becomes its own studio or network, and that you can continue to pitch shows from it. I know that they are getting advertisers to come in, and essentially they're working towards being their own studio. So maybe one day they will be able to give talent weekly checks. Okay. But I think it's a growing process, and it's a ways away. But in the meantime, it's sort of nice to have more creative control and to know the people who are running it and be friends with them and be able to get notes directly from them and also feel like they are writers too, so they're incredibly respectful of your process and what you want to put out there. Yeah, well, we started with these 6 episodes, and we're just going to see sort of if people respond to them or not.
They all take place here in this house? They
all take place here in our home, yeah. And if people respond to them, we really want to be as interactive as possible, like hear from people who watch them what their take is, sort of what they think of the relationship, and then just from there fill out more backstory, who we are, what we do, what our relationship is like day to day. We've talked about what the course could be too long term if it's really a big hit and people want to see more. Does it move towards them breaking up, or does it move towards them getting married? Sort of like, what is the final outcome? So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Any thoughts on that?
We'll see what people think. Hopefully they like it. Yeah, we actually writing it was a really interesting process for us because we had never written together before. So we did a lot of brainstorming of as many ideas for short little episodes as possible. And then from there, kind of figured out what our top 10 were, and then broke up the writing and gave each other notes and did a lot of revising and rewriting. And then when we actually got to the production phase, we had this terrific director named Ryan Suffern, who's a fantastic guy. And he really brought in the crew. He knows a bunch of people who do crew and were willing to do it on a Saturday, and we worked with him to figure out where to shoot and what the production schedule would look like. And so he's a close friend and also just a really talented guy.
So you shot 6 installments in
one day. Yeah.
And how many hours?
I think we started at 9 a.m. and wrapped up like probably around 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. So we're talking like a 12-hour day.
And what's the release schedule going to look like?
We're releasing 2 with the launch, and then I think based on audience response, we'll hopefully release the next 4 over the next a month or two. I hope people like it, and I hope they watch. And let's get those advertising dollars online, right? Go advertising dollars. For sure. That's an exciting statement. I think that's it. Cool. Yeah.